So I just got finished with the doctor. You'll see, like I stopped it and then I started again. He goes, oh, well, your white blood cell count went down from it was 16 and now it's down to 13. They tried to take a picture, an x-ray of my my hips, and that was just unnecessary, so unnecessary. He asked me if it was my thighs. I believe I recorded that too, and I told him from hip all the way down. It's been the same pain that I've been having my whole adult life for my sickle cell crisis. And now all of a sudden we're trying to look for other things to try to explain everything that my blood work is already explaining. And then he goes, oh, you're right. The crazy part is they confirm every single time. They confirm that I'm right. They confirm that I'm right. I know what I'm talking about. But at the same time, they intentionally go back and do something else. And instead of them being like, instead of them actually properly doing their job, they blame it on other things. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's this. And I am so sick and tired of people blaming me for their insecurities and their lack thereof proper. Like the last guy, what chemical is it? I know I'm not went to law school. Like it's like an ego trip almost, in a sense, and it's an emotional roller coaster for sure, because every single day I am not aware of how my, like, I know it's going to be a problem. It shouldn't be one of those like intense type of things to where, like, when the doctor comes into the room, you come into my room, and it's just mind-boggling for me. And then it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm not just talking for my health. Like, I can't make up blood work. I can't, get your nurses to draw blood, make up blood work, make up lab work to prove a point. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do that. All I can do is just sit here, like I said before, distract myself the best way possible, wait for my medication, and go on with my life. Like, I am just over it. So last night, the nurse, she was like, Kayla, you're gonna have to get some sleep. Like, you're gonna have to get some rest. And I'm like, well, I can't get any rest because I'm hurting. Like, I don't know how to explain or to, you know what I mean? And then they go, well, do you need melatonin? It has nothing to do with me having to go to sleep. Getting to sleep. It's the simple fact that I get the medication, I get sleepy, but I cannot go to sleep because my body will not allow me to go to sleep. And when I tell you this, and the lab work shows you, like, dude, her body is on one. She's not allowed to go to sleep. It's like, we're just gonna ignore that. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're doing. And then the last couple of times he's brought in this girl with him, and she just stands there and she just looks and she doesn't say anything. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like a backup, so I can blame the patient on how the manner of what they're doing. Now you're heightening everything. You're heightening everything for me, which Intel is heightening everything blood work wise. Like, the next time, I would not be surprised, and I put this on everything that I love, I would not be surprised if my lab work tomorrow reflects the intentional lack thereof for today. I'm so upset. in so many ways, because it's just like, I'm like, Lord, you know, this has to be a test. Like, I don't know what it is. A lot of times I feel like he hates me. Like, he hates me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, God hates me, because if he didn't, I wouldn't have to deal with this, period. Like, I wouldn't have a genetic ghetto of a body to have to sit here and deal with physicians like this, situations like this. So it is definitely heartbreaking, and it's definitely annoying. And then I thought about it. I was like, I could go AMA, which is, I will do that in a heartbeat, because I'm like, what is the point of me being here? Then on top of that, I'm laying on an air mattress. I find that out when they finally come in to change my my bed. She goes, you're on an air mattress. Do you want me to blow it up for you again? Because it looks like it's sinking. So, an air mattress. They put an air mattress on top of my mattress. No wonder I'm so uncomfortable. Like, what the heck? And, let's see, what else? There's just so much going on here. It's just out of this world. So now I'm really gonna have to exercise patience, because I'm gonna have a lot of things going on. And everybody says it's only because you're well, not everybody, someone told me it's only because you're getting close to, you're where you need to be, you know what I'm saying, and you're getting close to what you need to be doing, body, all of that good stuff. And I want to say that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm just going through a storm, and I'll be all right, and But I am a loss for words on so many levels. I am just like, I did not want my videos to look like this. I didn't want my videos to look like this. I didn't want people to be like, Kayla, what's going on? Why are they acting like this? Because every single time that I sit here and I tell somebody about what's going on, they're like, what is wrong with these people? Well, besides my parents, besides my mother, she's going to be my mother, and everything is going to be my fault. And the crazy part is I told her, I was like, you act just like them. I was like, you don't listen. You think everything is on me. You're not taking, she won't take accountability for anything, So it's just like, that's exactly how the doctors act here. They know that they're wrong. They know that they should be doing something different, but they choose not to, because it's better for them to keep going on the way that they're going on than to change and admit that they are wrong and something needs to change and be different. So yeah, I'm tired of crying. It seems like I cry more now here than anything. And I have never in my life had where, before my own hematologist, he would see my counts and he would just be like, Kayla, you should be in the hospital. You're not in the hospital. You don't go in, you're not going to, be seen or get treated. And I'm like, because I got stuff to do. Like, I have to go to school, I have to work. Like, I am trying to live my life. Everybody sees it. Just trying to live my life. And then I get here and they don't know me. They don't know me from a can of paint, and they're looking at me like, well, she's just here because she's just, opioid dependent and she just wants the medication. It's all about the medication. That's what it's all about. And I'm used to people, you know, accusing sickle cell people of it just being about the medication and drug seeking behavior and things of that nature. Like, I'm used to being seen in that light. And a lot of times I don't care. You know, I really don't care. As long as you don't mistreat me, I'm okay with that. And a lot of the times when they do, I'll do a formal complaint, they'll fix it, everything will be addressed. Lately, they have not been fixing nothing, they have not been addressing nothing. And the crazy part is that I was told that one hospital, they just automatically pay you out because they know what's going on in their hospital, but they don't care because they're making so much money that it's just irrelevant. They could care less. And when I went to my follow-up appointment, Dr. Donovan said the same thing. I think that's his last name, Donovan. Or it was his first name, whatever. He, the internal medicine doctor, he said it out. The crazy part is they say it out of their mouths. I get paid regardless. I don't care. You know, they don't care. And until their foot is pressed to the fire, and now now I have to pay you. Or if I go to the press, to the media, you know, to Channel 12 News, then it's like, okay, we care now. Like, it needs to be fixed. It needs to be addressed. No, it's not like that.
I know you ain't eating.
I've been off of it.
You ate a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to get your juice?
No.
So,
Yeah.
what about them fruits?
No.
I'll see you later.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's one of those things where you don't care. Well, now I don't care. Now I'm going on the attack. You know what I mean? I'm going on the attack because I deserve to live too. I do. I deserve to live a life. I deserve to travel like I did before. I deserve to live in different states. I deserve to live just like everybody else. I deserve to live. And I'm not going to allow someone else determine whether I live or not. I'm not giving anyone that power. No more. I'm not giving my mother that power. I'm not giving my father that power. I'm not giving my siblings that power. I dang sure not giving no physician that power. I am not giving nobody else that power but me and the Lord. That's the power that I'm going to allow. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to deal with. So we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna see how things transpire, and we're going to move on from there. We're gonna move on from there. Surely are. Hey, chronic care advocates. My name is Kim, and don't forget that I've been, and this is Chronicles of Warriors TV. It is a couple of days later after the funeral that I went to, that I told y'all about. I dressed up for Michael's birthday. Today is what, the 9th now? About 6 days later. I've been wanting to record, but I haven't been right mentally, and I just noticed lately I've been in like a spiral. Like, I'll start to feeling better, but mentally I'm not better. Then I'll get sick again, and it's like a whole section again. Anyway, I am trying to distract myself by doing this for my grandmother. My mother's classrooms that she has. She owns a learning center, a daycare for children, and these are her letters, and I need something to do because I need a distraction badly, because I am hurting badly. If you can't hear it in my voice already, Oh, was I going to say? Oh, the funeral was great. She loved Hello Kitty, so they did pink. It was like pink and Hello Kitty. And she was an artist, a beautiful, beautiful artist. And honestly, going there, I felt stipend because she could have done more. She was very, very talented. And she probably might have not known, or she probably did and didn't believe in it. I don't know what the situation was, but it really just made me realize, like, before, when I was advocating, I was like, there's a lot of talent in our community, which it is. The sickle cell community is a lot of talent in there. And I was looking for it in all the wrong places and not even realizing that there was quite a bit of talent here. I don't want to. Yeah, that's for another day. What else? I have a doctor's appointment on Monday. This is what I'm saving to try to make it to my doctor's appointment, but I don't know how it's going to be because I'm in one of those pain crises where something else is going on. Not just a sickle cell pain crisis. That's what my crisis feels like. It feels like there is something else going on. And, you know, pain crisis, that's like the first telltale sign. For real. That's your first telltale sign of something. If there is something going on. I gotta go really quickly. Okay, so I had my doctor's appointment today, right? And I'm back at Ochsner because they're like Texas. I have to, it's just, every health system is like different, but that's not what I came here for. Okay, so I just had an appointment with the nurse practitioner. The last time I had it with the MD, right? I had it with the nurse practitioner. She's black. Now everybody's raving, oh, I love her, she's so nice, she's so sweet. These doctors, they're more patient and caring and all the extra good stuff. Perfect for somebody that has minimal knowledge. Okay, I understand why my grandmother was like, all knowledge ain't good knowledge, because, sweetie, I know a lot of knowledge about sickle cell. I was in there, right? And she was like asking me, you know, they said, did you do exchanges every 3 weeks? So why do you do exchanges? That's not really the normal reason to do exchanges or whatever. And I told her, like, I get, you know, anemic around my menstrual. It's known for, you know, women that have sickle cell, some women, for their menstrual to cause them to go into a pain crisis. And sometimes they even become real anemic or whatever. She goes, well, that's not really known. We've never really heard that before. Sweetie, just because you haven't heard it before does not mean it's not known. And how is it y'all a sickle cell clinic and y'all supposedly treating all these sickle cell people and you ain't never heard that before? Ain't never heard that before. Child, I swear, like, this is gonna sound so harsh, but I understand why people leave out of Shreveport, because their educational system, like the way they are not, I mean, it's understandable because they're not a big city, but y'all, like I told her, I'm not about to die in Shreveport. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. I did not realize how hard it is to find a good hematologist that actually knows what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. They know sickle cell. Like, when I was here, I had Dr. Giroudi, amazing doctor, knew exactly what he was doing, all the new stuff, everything. When I went to Georgia, same type of care. I come back here as a full-grown adult, and sweetie, just sweetie. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to. Every single time it seems like I open up my mouth, I'm an asshole, because why are you so ignorant? And like I told her, she was like, she gave another example. She was like, well, it's just like it was one guy. He was like, it's just like voting. You know, you pick the one that's for the best fit. Ain't nobody here in Shreveport so far being at Feist-Weiler clinic for the sickle cell clinic, child, every day I come in here, I'll be wanting to shoot myself. I'm like, y'all don't even have a protocol. I'm like that. And then this is what grinds my gears though. So first, when you know my first patient appointment, you have me sign up as you are my hematologist, right? Dr. Mansour is my hematologist, right? Then you also make me sign a narcotics prescription little thing where I can't get my medication from anywhere else but you, and if I do, it only has to be a short supply, right? So you make me sign that, right? First patient appointment, you're my hematologist. This is my second patient appointment, right? How is it I get my blood transfusion, something that you was supposed to do? I had to get it from another hospital. I actually had to be extremely sick for them to put me in the hospital for me to get my blood transfusion. Like, there's no preventative care whatsoever. And Louisiana, y'all that broke that you gotta have people intentionally in the hospital for no reason? Like, they don't need to be in the hospital at all? I don't know. I'm just ranting because I'm pissed. I'm hurting. And then I look at my counts when she was like, oh, well, you could stay here and wait until we could discuss it. I already know what my counts look like. I already know what the process looks like. Sweetie, it's still going to be the same thing. She was like, oh, well, we can give you 5s of what you were taking, but it's not going to be the exact amount. They haven't been giving me an exact amount here either. I've been getting way less than what I normally take, and I still ride it out. I still make it work so I don't have to be in the hospital. But I am learning here, like, I feel bad for everybody's like, well, they need adult sickle cell patients to come to the advocates little thing to get older adult sickle cell patients involved. Why would I get involved with y'all care when half y'all even you're gonna kill me. Okay, you don't give the people the proper medication. You don't properly treat them. Talking about, oh, well, we don't usually give transfusions unless that we only give it when they're a stroke. So basically, Louisiana wants you to practically die or be damn near on your deathbed for them to actually intervene. There's no preventative care whatsoever. There's no we want you to stay out of the hospital type thing. It's none of that whatsoever. Then what makes it worse is they play in your face like, oh, well, we can't do this because we don't